Hey guys, Jeremy here from School of Wok Covent Garden. This week it's a Wok Less Wednesday and we're doing a soy poached chicken with ginger and spring onion oil. Don't forget guys, subscribe to the channel and you can have all the recipes you ever wanted. Poached soy sauce chicken, sort of classic home cooking, Hong Kong style cooking. We're starting with ginger and spring onion, and everything here just needs to be sort of finely sliced or rough chops of spring onion. Most importantly, when you're cooking your ginger and your spring onion, you want the flavour to come out. So you want to get the ginger pieces nice and golden brown before you add anything else to the pot. Nice thin slices of ginger. Your spring onion can be in very rough chunks. You want enough oil in there to crisp up the slices of ginger. You want to cook this ginger through until it's nice and golden brown. And that spring onion and ginger will really sort of, the essence of it will go straight into the oil. Along with that, I've got some cinnamon stick, star anise and clove. 3 of the main parts of 5 spice there. You can smell that fragrance and the aromatic flavour of the star anise, the clove, the cinnamon. Whilst that's cooking away on a medium heat, I'm going to make a quick ginger and spring onion oil. It's a very typical Cantonese lunch dish. Kind of have a choice of your roast meats or your poached chicken and some rice and some veg on the side. Finely chopped. With your ginger and spring onion oil, what you need is a good pinch of salt and then really hot oil to again bring out that essence of ginger and spring onion flavour. You want this oil to get smoking hot before you pour it over your ginger and spring onion for that ginger oil. So straight over with your hot oil. That great sizzling sound. And that ginger spring onion oil is ready for later. So with your chicken, you don't have to do much to it. Now I've got a Western knife here because I want to get the wishbone out. This is not absolutely 100% necessary. It just helps with the carving later on. And so a pointed knife is a little easier to cope with this. Poke in, push up, just be careful of your fingers, and down again, but on the inside of that wishbone. Same again on the other side. Poke in, pull up, and in round that wishbone. Wow! Someone up there's hungry. Right. Poke in and out, and you can see that wishbone now. I'm going to just pick that out and pull it up, and the 2 sides of the wishbone are out. That'll help my carving later on. Give your chicken a little pull out just to relax. If there's any excess sort of fat, you can just trim that off. And chicken's ready to go. At this point, we're going to get your poaching liquid ready. So my poaching liquid, what you want to do is get this to a good sizzle. So I've got about 8 to 10 tablespoons of dark soy sauce there. You can use less if you want it to be a bit more healthy, but we are going to use a lot of chicken stock with this as well. Got about 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar to caramelize that dark soy sauce. A couple of spoons of light soy sauce. And a couple of capfuls of Shaoxing rice wine. And you can see here now that sauce is really bubbling up and starting to caramelize. What I want to do is baste the chicken in this sauce before I add any stock. I'm just going to cover the skin of the chicken in salt before I add this to the poaching liquid. And what this will do is kind of tighten up the skin slightly. Also start to bring the moisture out from the skin itself. Well salted chicken. Straight in. You want it to get a good amount of sauce on both sides. So with the caramelizing sauce, what you want to do is baste that chicken nicely. You're going to do this for sort of 2 to 3 minutes. Try and get as much of that flavour over the chicken skin as possible. I've currently got it breast side down, but I will turn it in a second so we get a nice even coating on both sides of the chicken. Now I've used a corn-fed chicken here because I quite like that, not just the flavour but the colour of the skin. Once your sauce has gotten to a point where it's thickening up and looking quite sticky, that's pretty much when you want to start to add your chicken stock and cover your chicken. Your chicken stock, enough to cover the whole chicken. Now you want to bring that to a boil and just simmer it away for about 20 minutes, covered with a lid. Right, so my chicken has had its 20-minute boil and then a 40-minute rest in that hot poaching liquid. So we don't overboil the chicken because you want that breast to still stay nice and succulent. What I've done here is I've just popped it straight into a bowl of cold water, which might seem a little bit strange, but the reason for that is I want the skin to sort of just lift off the meat but stay intact. Then all I have to do from there is get ready to carve. Now remember, I already took the wishbone out. Just going to take any excess bits of fat off. You can pretty much, if you've taken the wishbone out, go straight down and lift the breast off the bone by just pushing your knife through like so. And you can see now I've pretty much got a half of that chicken out. Finding the knuckles before I then take that half off. And in one move I've taken half the chicken off. Pop this guy back in for a second. It's always good to have a bit of kitchen towel whilst you're doing this because it is quite wet. From here on in, it's pretty easy. You just separate the leg and breast joint. Breast can now just slice into good sized pieces. Slicing is always better on the breast because if you chop it, you kind of just demolish that chicken. Straight over, and each piece has a little bit of that poached chicken skin. Now with your thigh, leg joint, again, just find that knuckle and go straight through. So the poaching liquid also makes a nice light sauce. It's nice to take a bit of that over the top of your chicken. Spring onion on the side, and then your ginger and spring onion oil with a bit of rice over the on the side of this is just delicious. Simple home poached chicken. You know, the whole thing enough for 4 to 5 people with some rice and some veg on the side. Now it's time to try it. So, the real test is the breast. If it's nice and soft, which it absolutely is, then you cooked it right. Really, really simple, healthy dish outside of perhaps the ginger oil. Some steamed rice, veg on the side. Oh, delicious. If you like this recipe and you want to learn more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.